Today we are in San Juan, Puerto Rico on the brand new MSC World America, and today we have a private tasting tour around Old San Juan to try authentic Puerto Rican food and drinks. This was booked through Shore Excursions Group, so there is a link down in the description if you want to try it for yourself.
So we are right now in Columbus Plaza. Christopher Columbus came here in Puerto Rico in 1493, but it wasn't until 1508 that Juan Ponce de Leon actually came here and started the process of building civilization and starting the fortifications that we see today in Old San Juan.
There's a fantastic artisans market happening right now in Columbus Square, and there's some really nice items. And she was saying, you want to support locals, so if you come here and you want a souvenir, buying from here from a local artisan is better than buying from a gift shop. And I totally agree with that. This is San Francisco Church. It's one of the oldest churches here on Old San Juan, parts of it dating back to the 1700s. What's interesting is there's an underground catacombs here. We just walked down there, and surprisingly, some of the graves are newer than I expected. I saw some from the 40s and 50s, but there's probably some unmarked graves down there as well that are much, much older. Well, we just had a sudden rainstorm come up, so we're taking shelter under this covering right here. But while we're here, we got a history lesson on these pavers, which we've noticed all over the city. And there's only 5 places in the world these pavers are found, and they are a brick clay, but they're coated in metal, which gives them that blue sheen. Made in Liverpool, England, and you find them here in Old San Juan. We are at Cathedral of San Juan. This is the oldest church in all of the Americas, built in 1533. And Ponce de Leon, who was the explorer who mapped a lot of the Caribbean and Florida and that part of the world, is actually buried here. So this started as a wooden structure, and then it just got built on and built on and built on and made more sturdy as time went on until it is what we see today. Louisiana.
Okay, so as part of your experience, your culinary experience, you're going to learn a little bit about the history of the rum in the Caribbean and in Puerto Rico. As well, you're going to prepare your own drinks, and then right after that, you're going to prepare your own meal. That is going to be a mofongo.
We are about to learn how to make a mojito. So we have rum, simple syrup, limes, and the rest of the ingredients are coming.
And as for now, we are going to take the mint leaves and the lime wedges, and you're going to put them inside of your shaker, okay?
The limes, the mint, and the shaker cup.
And you're going to take this mortar, and you're going to begin squeezing the mint leaves and the lime wedges and also releasing the oils from the mint and the juice from the lime, okay? You're going to add the liquids right now.
And this is the Bacardi.
The rum, that will be the rum, 2 ounces of rum.
2 ounces of rum. This one
And
is
simple syrup. Simple syrup will be a mix of sugar and water.
right. Simple syrup. How many ounces is this about?
Around like 1.5.
1.5 ounces. Okay.
Okay, now you're going to add just a couple of ice.
There we go.
That's enough.
Okay.
So we're going to close the shaker. Now we are going to do the shaky part. And we are going to pour it over here. You want to add more ice, you can do it.
In glass.
Oh.
Also, if you don't want it like with the taste, like with a lot of rum, we can add a little bit of soda. Do you want to add soda on it, or
Let me taste it this way.
Is it good like that?
All right, now I want to just try it with that's delicious like that. Hit it with a little Sprite. Come on in with that Sprite. It's even better with a little Sprite. Gives it a little bit of razzle-dazzle.
That's way better than I thought it would be. Yeah, I'll take That's delicious. I don't think I've ever had a mojito before. I think I was like always scared of the mint in it, but the mint is just an like subtle taste. You taste the lime more, and the rum is not overpowering either. It's just flavor. That's really good.
It's known as sorullos or sorullitos as we call them. Sorullos will be made of cornmeal. We create a masa, we roll it, we put it on a fryer, and then after it's done, we are going to pair it up with some mayo ketchup that we create. It will be a blend of mayonnaise and ketchup. And we like to add a little bit more of spices and some garlic to elevate the flavor. So we have over here.
It's like a little hush puppy finger, sort of, with some remoulade, but it's ketchup and mayo mixture. And it's got the seasonings in there and the mayo and ketchup. That's really good. It's a delicious bite. A little sweet, crispy, perfectly fried. Oh, delicious.
So in this occasion, the mofongo, you're going to make it from yuca. Okay?
All right.
So we have over here, I'm going to explain to you that this is called mofongera or maceta, and this is pilon, okay? Mortar and pestle. So inside we have the pieces of yuca. The yuca will be our root or the taínos main food source, okay? We have over here minced garlic and olive oil and pork rind or chicharrones. The chicharrón is going to have like add a crunchiness to the mofongo and also to give the pork flavor to the food. Let's begin mixing the ingredients.
Yeah, you definitely need to put your hand on the side of it as you're smashing, or that yuca will fly straight on out of there. This is a little bit of a workout making our own mofongo, but how cool is this? Okay, so we've taken everything and made a bowl out of it. So we've smashed it into a bowl.
So everything that it has over here, we have our chicken marinated all with all the flavors and all the spices that we like to marinate our meat. And we would like to add into our stew a couple of pieces of potato. We have some carrots. We also like to add some bell peppers of all colors, pumpkin, everything to blend in and to create the stew, and let it in the pot around for 40 minutes, okay? So it's a little bit hot, but that's good. Okay, so we are going to add the chicken over here. That is why I said like we are going to prepare like a little nest for our chicken. So in Puerto Rican cuisine, we love colors in our food.
Wow, it smells delicious. I wish you could smell it. Oh my gosh. It's like a stew. It's got that chicken in there. You can see the carrots, the potatoes, bell peppers of all different colors, some herbs and spices in there. They stew that all together. Pour that right in over the fried yuca. And kind of get in there and get you a little bit of that yuca in there. So it's like an edible bowl.
Yeah.
That's like meat and potatoes. Literally, that's what that tastes like. And you get a really surprise crunch of those pork skins, which is nice. I see why they add those in to give it some texture. Nice crunch, really tops that off nicely.
So one thing that she said is that the fried yucca that we started with, yucca has to be boiled before anything else can be done with it, because it's actually poisonous.
It's toxic.
It's toxic, so you have to boil it before you can prepare it any other way.
Yeah.
So it was boiled and fried, and then we mashed it. That is delicious. There is so much flavor in there in that stew, and then you've got that great texture from the yucca. Great meal. So for dessert, we have a quesito, which is puff pastry with cream cheese in the middle, and then guava sauce on top, and whipped cream on the side.
Because whipped cream makes everything better.
So you just pick this up.
Let's be honest.
Get a little whipped cream on it.
Let her rip.
Yum, that is good. Has like a cinnamon sugar flavor to it. That's delicious.
That is just like a surprising little dessert there. Simple. It's pretty simple, right? But it doesn't taste simple. It's great. You think you're going to get a whole bunch of cream cheese, but you don't. It's just subtle in there, which is nice. And that sauce, a lot of sauces, makes it delicious. All right, we're coming live to you. She's going to get more ingredients because I want another mojito. She's like, you can have another one? So I said, do we have time? She said, yes. So I am going to make myself another mojito because this one was absolutely delicious. And we're in San Juan, Old Town San Juan, might as well.
So the mojito that we made was made with Bacardi rum, which is distilled here in Puerto Rico. But the second one is made with Don Q, which is a rum that you can only find here in Puerto Rico. So this one is even more special. And it was made for us. Oh, that's good.
Para arriba,
Arriba,
hacia abajo,
hacia abajo,
hacia el centro
hacia el centro.
y para adentro. Salud.
Salud. Now it's time to walk all that food off. Whew, that is a very filling meal. Like, it doesn't look like a large portion, that mofongo and the stew on top, but I couldn't even finish it, and I'm so full right now. That was really, really good. So from here you can see the old wall running all the way around, protecting the old city.
It's basically the natural barrier that we have against hurricanes.
Okay.
It's also where the main resources were brought out to make the walls, because Old San Juan used to be a city that was completely walled up, and all that material came from the Central Mountain Range. Mostly limestone was used to build the wall. It took over 200 years for it to be built in its totality.
Wow. Yeah, you see the mountains over there. Yeah, so we're standing on the old wall of the city. This is built out of limestone. It took 200 years to build this wall, and they pulled the limestone from the mountains across the bay. I love history. It's just neat. So across the way from where we are, there's a big white building. That is the Bacardi distillery. So Puerto Rico has the nickname of the rum capital of the world because Bacardi is distilled here and shipped all over the world. And then there's local distilleries that are not shipped outside of Puerto Rico. So our guide told us that if you want good Puerto Rican rum, you can buy it here and bring it home with you, but you're not going to be able to find it in the United States. Okay, literally the smallest building in San Juan.
It's like a hall.
It's so tiny.
Action.
This right here is Christ Chapel, Capilla de Cristo. Henceforth, this is also Christ Street, Calle de Cristo. This is the oldest street here in Old San Juan, the first street that was ever built here. It used to be not always made out of this blue cobblestone. It used to be our dirt street in its beginning. And this chapel has a really particular legend. Legend states that once there was a lot of horse racing here in Old San Juan. It was really popular to horse race, and in this street, these two men decided to race each other. They decided to go from, instead of downwards to upwards, they decided to do it the other way. So they went from there to here, and mind you, this chapel wasn't here. This was just a fall to your death over the wall.
Oh.
So, as you can guess, they started racing, but one of the guys' horse didn't stop in time. So, long story short, he went flying with his horse over the wall. And legend says that a lady in one of those balconies saw the whole thing go down, and she prayed to Christ above that the man be saved that day. So, yeah, he was saved that day. So, in honor of that miracle, this chapel was built.
We're in Pigeon Park. Literally, there are pigeons everywhere. They will land on you. They want food, and they're not shy at all. Hello, pigeons. They're everywhere. Jason wants a pigeon to land on him. No pigeons yet. Oh!
Hey, my buddy.
There
They're going for the food. I don't have any food. All the food's in my tummy. I just ate.
There was a pigeon on my head. There's another one.
Did you get it?
Yes, that is a thing. You go to Pigeon Park and you let the pigeons land on you. And if you really want the pigeons to land on you, you buy a bag of food and you hold it in your hand and they'll land on you like crazy. We didn't really want that many pigeons to land on us, so we opted out, but that's a neat experience. So we're right up next to the wall. So we got food, but we're getting a very interesting walking tour of Old San Juan too. So from a local who lives here and can take us to all of the, important historical places. It's a great walking exercise too, because man, up, down,
Especially after a meal, we can
burn them calories off.
bounce it around a little bit, push it down some.
This wall is truly impressive. Like we've seen it from many different angles, and you can see just how long it is and that it's wrapping all the way around the city of Old San Juan. So, this was built hundreds of years ago and is still in pristine condition. Well, I won't say pristine, but very good condition. It's just amazing. Welcome all who come in the name of the Lord. It's one of the gates into the city. So when the Spanish were originally coming here, obviously not this particular dock, but this is where they docked. They walked through here, they went through this gate, which is St. San Juan Gate, and they went to the cathedral to give thanks for a safe crossing. Okay, this fountain behind me is called Raíces. Sorry, didn't roll my R's on that. It stands for roots. So this is the heritage of Puerto Rico. So it's Spanish Europeans, Africans, and Taínos, which was the local people that were here before anyone came over. So we came into a building that this was originally a prison. It's now the Tourism Bureau, and there is a local artist who is showing his artwork in here. I think we're going to get to see the cells too. I love old buildings that have been remade into something else. This is the entrance into the jail cells. You're always the one that gets to get into the jail cells.
See, look at me.
Bye, honey. See you later. Okay, perspective. This is a 360-degree turn.
See you later.
You gonna lock me in now?
Lock you in.
Okay, bye, honey.
Back later.
So our tour is officially over, but we've got time still here in San Juan that we can wander on our own. Again, if you enjoyed this tour, there is a link down in the description to it and to Shore Excursions Group, who we use to book all of our third-party cruise shore excursions. And now, we've been in San Juan before. There's this little spot that we like. We're gonna go in, grab something cold to drink. La Casita. Is it closed? Oh, it's okay. Oh, check this out. We had a great day here in Old San Juan, and it's time to get back on the ship because it is quite warm and that pool is calling my name right now.
Cheers to me.
Two Michelobs. So we've decided that today is a good pool day. We walked almost 10,000 steps so far in San Juan today. And now we want to cool off, sit in the pool, have a cold beverage, and relax the rest of the day. Poolside activities going on right here.
It's windy.
It's very windy out here. So one thing about MSC that I forgot from previous cruises is they do not allow drinks in the pools at all. I mean, I get the not having glass bottles in the pool, but like even my can of Coke is not allowed in the pool. So there's these really nice lounge beds over near the pool and nobody's on them. And that we're like, why is nobody on these? These are awesome. Well, that's why, because you can't have any beverages at all. Rainbow. Well, we are breaking our cardinal rule on a cruise ship. We're in the main dining room. We never do this, but we said, you know what? We haven't done the main dining room in a long time, so we're going to give it a chance. We are in Hexagon Restaurant. We have an assigned table. So these are tables for two that are literally 2 inches apart from the next table. So not really a table for two, if you know what I mean. But we're going to make it work.
It's really a table for 8 with a crack in it. 3 cracks in it.
So tonight is a Caribbean menu, and they have coconut shrimp on this Caribbean menu, so I decided to give that a try. Dip in the sauce. Not bad at all.
I didn't get a lot of cocktail sauce here.
No, it's like a little bitty dab. Little tiny dab.
All gone. All gone. That's salmon.
Is it cooked right, though?
Make you strong like Popeye.
So, sorry for all the background noise. Our table is literally right next to the waiter station, so it's quite loud over here. But I got the black and red snapper. This is the Caribbean dish of the day, and it looks really good. It's got this like pineapple mango slaw on top of it that looks really nice. Okay. Oh yeah. It's overcooked. And this, my friends, is why we do not do the main dining room. The fish looked pretty, very well plated, severely overcooked. That's inedible. So we will be going to the buffet for dinner. Jason's salmon's good though. So it's Caribbean night on the buffet as well. And I mean, it just is what it is. That food was not good for me in the main dining room. Jason's was okay. The service was good. It did come a lot quicker than it usually does. We were only in there about 40 minutes.
Service was good.
And so no complaints there. That was fast. But I have gotten a better meal up here on the buffet. I mean, it's just kind of is what it is kind of thing. But me and Jason are both like, but then there's that pizza. We're over here trying to eat healthy, and MSC has the best pizza on the face of the earth, and we're just like, but pizza.
Yeah, we need to put that on a t-shirt. MSC, and on the back, then there's that pizza. That ain't no joke, y'all. That place, what was the name of that place that we ate at
Downstairs, it's Burgers and Pizza.
Burgers and Pizza? That's what it's called?
Yeah, Burgers and Pizza.
That pizza was excellent. Great pizza. And when I say that, it's because if you order pepperoni, there's like 18 pieces of pepperoni on one slice. Mm-hmm. It's pepperoni pizza. And there's tons of cheese.
Yeah.
Extra cheese, and it's super delicious and greasy, like pizza should be. And the crust is just like perfect. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. You can fold it like a taco and eat it proper. That is a proper piece of pizza, man.
So we're just wandering the ship right now and kind of going into some venues we haven't been into yet. And so we're in the Loft right now. So the Loft is the comedy club. So we're hoping we can catch a comedy show. If not tonight, we'll do it another night. But this is a really cool venue. It's got, lots of tables, lots of seating in here. I love the ambiance with lights. And then there's pictures of comedians throughout the years all around. So this is a really cool spot. We are wearing the wrong colors. Tonight is white night, and I'm wearing black, which is about as opposite of white as you can get. But the white party's not until like 10:45. So if we make it up that late, we're kind of early to bed, early to rise people here lately. So we may not make it to the white night party. If we do, I'll have to go find some white something because I didn't pack a white outfit. But Jason keeps saying, you're wearing the wrong color. And he's not wearing white either, but we may have to go change.
This is the Italian gift.
Perfect!
Alright, I want you to smell it.
I'll try that one. This is the Gin Project. So you come in here and you read through the menu, and basically you come and you choose step 1, choose your gin. And based on the types, so citrus, floral, herbal, spice, you choose what kind of gin you want. Then you choose, oh, here's all the different gins. Then you choose your tonic style, and then your enhancements. And then you get something that looks like this. So I just told him that I wanted something sweet, fruity, and he just kind of took it from there. And the size of this drink. So we watched him make it. It's got a jigger and a half of gin in it, so a lot of gin, an entire bottle of the flavored tonic water, and then freeze-dried berries on top. Oh, and then he sprayed like some scent on the top of it. That is an interesting drink. So I've never had a gin and tonic before. This is my first. I'm trying new things. Aren't you proud of me? I'm trying new things. So I must drink a few sips of this to get used to it. Woo. That's a strong drink right there.
And that's your guy right there, Ralph. Ralph is in the house, the master mixologist.
But it's such a great concept that you come here, and that's what this bar is called, is the Gin Project. So you come in here and you can build your own drink, and you can try different drinks. We've talked to several people that this is their spot, and they said they're going through and trying them all, the different.
If you're a
gins.
serious drinker, this is a must stop.
Oh yeah, and I mean seriously, look at the size of this drink. It's as big as my face. Show. That was so much fun. It's called the Queen Symphonic, so they had like an entire symphony orchestra that they had pre-recorded the music of, and then they had a live band playing and singers and dancers, and they did a really good job with that show. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the singers and dancers were all over the place. They were running up and down the stairs all around, so it was a very interactive show. That was fun.
Wait to get on the road again now. On the road again now. Oh, the place you stay, I ain't never back. Sweet Caroline doesn't never seem so good.
Well, we have been in the pub most of the night. They had musicians in there that would have one guy with an electric guitar, and then he would stop, and then the two country guys would come in and play, and then the guy with the electric came back. So we stayed at the pub for a long time. Now it is karaoke time. Jason hasn't decided if he's going to sing, but we're in the karaoke venue, which is the Loft. We came in here earlier, and they were having a comedy show. We asked some people how the comedy show was, and most people said, a couple people said it was really good. We haven't seen it yet, so we can't say. But we are hanging out in the comedy venue, the Loft. We're just going to chill here for a bit and listen to some people sing. It is late night pizza time, and everybody has got the same idea that we do, because all the pizzas have been wiped out, but they've got more in the oven about to come out. Oh my.
Oh.
Is it hot?
but it's worth the heat. Very, very delicious. I got the straight up cheese. I got 2 slices of pepperoni. That stuff is like crack. People like when they bring out the new pieces, people are like, oh my god. So they got wings too tonight. So let's eat.
Well, good night, everyone. We had a very long, full day here in Puerto Rico and then back on the ship. We did a whole lot today. Jason's already crashed down in the bed. We're going to say good night. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. See you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.